Hi, this is Yoyofriends. You guys can call me Philip, the team leader of Yoyofriends, and today we are gonna have a look, an overview on the signature yo-yo on myself, the Yoyofriends Overclock. Now, Yoyofriends manufacture FPM, and players like me, Philip, Ian Wong, and all the other players, you can see them, all the players in the Yoyofriends website, combine together to make awesome videos to give back to the yo-yo community and all that. All right, first look on my signature. So the design idea of the Yo-Yo Overclock came from 2018. I thought of two yo-yo designs with my friend, and one of them was a peregrine, right? Because back then we already had the yo-yo hummingbird designed by a legendary designer, and with a wraparound ring going both horizontally and vertically. So I was like, we're gonna implement that wraparound ring into a wider yo-yo, and that V shape, by the way, and that became the peregrine, one of my favorite yo-yo till the tachyon. And now the second one back in 2018, I was like, why don't we implement the wraparound ring, but we're gonna wrap it around inside, make it a project super inner ring. That's the project of this yo-yo. When we have a super inner ring. So it goes both horizontally and vertically inside the yo-yo, as you can see here. How big the ring is, you can compare it to our last flagship inner ring, the Vulture. Look how big the ring is. It's ridiculous. So I feel like this will give it a special, play, and it does. And also, throughout the years, I have accumulation of yo-yo design knowledge to have a shape that I really, really wanted. The reason why I don't have a signature back in 2018, even though I'm like, I do have the eligibility to have a signature yo-yo, like even from 2018, is because I want other players to shine, like the Yoyofriends Shine by Drake, Graviton White, Gravitoni, whatever you call it, by Tony-san, and also Da Vinci by Tomoki Toyama. So, and also I have an accumulation of yo design. I really want the perfect shape. So when it's my turn to have a signature, I want the shape to be perfect. And through H-shape introduction of the Vulture in the Yoyofriends, studying that, and also the tachyon, which is one of the fastest yo-yo ever. I personally think it's the fastest yo-yo ever. I really like the tachyon. It's my favorite yo-yo till this. So it is a hybrid of V shape that brings out the speed, and also H shape that brings out the stability. You get the best. You get the best of both worlds combining these two shapes. I call it like hybrid. So I would implement this shape into the yo-yo, along with the wraparound ring. Now this thing I wanted to do back in 2020. We didn't have the technology and the manufacturing technology, but now in 2023, last year we do. So we started this project, the project Super Inner Ring, and when I played it, I love it so much. I was like, all right, this is gonna be my signature. I love the shape so much. I love the design. I love the play. And after one more prototype, after prototype 2, production version is here. All right. So first I got this. You got the hybrid V and H shape wraparound ring. Diameter is around 56 millimeter. Nothing too special. The waist is around 47 millimeter. It's a little bit on the wide side. I don't really think it is. Now yo-yos are pushing 50 millimeters. This is like normal now. Big wraparound ring. I think it's the special thing here. The weight is also very special. 65.8 grams. It's not the usual super light Yoyofriends yo-yo like the Vultures. Around 64 grams are our outer rings. Like the Peregrine at 63.5. This is 65.8. So a little bit of a heavyweight. But I'll tell you why later. All right, I have a full spec of the yo-yo here. All right, smoothness. I have a B grade somehow on this colorway. I got 2 A grades over there, but this one, 0 vibe somehow. I don't know why this is a B grade. There's no fingernail vibe. You're gonna hear there's nothing. So I don't know why this is a B grade. Oh well. So hope A grades I played it even smoother, or as smooth as this, or whatever. Power on the yo, very powerful, 65.8 grams. Like I said, a lot of rim weight. This rim weight is even more than the Peregrine, even though this is the inner ring. The Peregrine is the outer ring, the SS rim weight. So you can power through all your combo with ease. I can power. This is, I think, one of the most powerful Yoyofriends yo-yo. I would consider this almost as powerful as the Nucleon, our most powerful Yoyofriends yo-yo, excluding the special ones like the copper, hummingbird, and brass, peregrine, all those exotic material ones. The SS, rim weight thingy, this is up there almost with Nucleon in terms of power. So, and of course this beats the power of Vulture, even though Vulture is a full H ring, H shape. H shape is meant to enhance power and stability, but the weight of this, the sheer weight and the sheer ring weight, and the size of this just overpowers the Vulture in terms of power, stability, very stable. You know, extreme inner ring weight on the outside because of wrapped around L-shaped ring, and yeah, so very stable. I can do this trick without it being unstable, and I keep on doing. Usually I only can do like 5. Now look how much I did, and it was still very stable, plenty of spin power, very good solid bind. All right, acceleration on this yo-yo. So here is when it becomes weird, right? So yo-yo is a bit heavy, or around like a normal weight, not super light, bunch of power, bunch of stability. However, the acceleration and top speed is very fast. Its acceleration, if you have a little bit of a force and push it, is faster than a Vulture. It's arguably faster than a Graviton. It's around the same speed. You can push this yo-yo very, very easy. And I'm baffled at this, right? This is a characteristic of a light outer ring, but you see it here on an inner ring, right? You can accelerate this yo-yo without making any faces, very, very fast, and this yo-yo just goes. It's like a supercharger, it's got no lag. And top speed, since it got so much power and stability, you can brute force this yo-yo very, very fast, and it stays in the plane, and it listens to you. The top speed also beats a Vulture. I think maybe beats a Graviton, but it's pushing the speed of like a Physant. Well, not a Physant, but a little bit slower than a Physant. But it's right about like around a medium fast to fast yo-yo. So that is very interesting. The ring makes the yo-yo feels a little bit hollow and light, but when you push it, you're like, oh my gosh, you have so much power. And then after a long trick, when you bind this, you'll just snap back and you're like, oh my gosh, so much power. So yeah, that's what's really, really cool. Flow just a little bit since it's the inner ring, but not too much because, you know, massive amount of rim weight. Hybrid V and H shape together, my favorite. Shout out to Tachyon, what I learned. And yeah, a little bit of flow. This yo, it's really want to work with you, right? I think extreme V-shaped outer ring yo-yo, it works for you. It listens to exactly what you say. This yo-yo want to work with you. You work along with the yo-yo at a medium fast to fast pace. It'll work wonders. Float on this yo-yo, not much, so much rim weight, no quirky acceleration. Whatsoever horizontal is a very big plus. Since this is a hybrid V/H shape, you got the speed to carry around in horizontal and also the H shape, so you get less string rub and also massive weight and power and stability that carries you in the horizontal plane. This is one of the best yo-yo in Yoyofriends arsenal for horizontal. I think the only yo-yo that comes close to it in terms of horizontal is of course the Nucleon and also Tony's Graviton and Graviton Me. Yahoo uses this and he does some crazy horizontal at the age of like 12 or 13, I forgot his age, but yeah, he's like, this thing just shreds in horizontal. He's doing behind the back horizontal, no problem. Sorry for the bad demonstration. I'm tired and also fell into a small creek while filming the yo-yo video for this. Roll the clip. Alright, so horizontal is great. Bind on this yo-yo, for me, I purposely made it so it slips for me a little bit. I'm using kitty string normal, as you guys know, first class. And I purposely made the yo-yo slip for me a little bit because I know most people use this kitty string first class, fat, OT fat, Sochi fat, and all that. So for me, if I slip a little bit, the people, or vast majority of the people who compete using XL and fat, they're gonna have a great time, or great binds. They will have no snack whatsoever. So their string recommendation is of course fat to XL. I don't want to be selfish here. That's why I made it. The gap is 4.52, exactly the same as the Gravitoni. I can consolidate this with Tony-san himself to go 4.52. All right, finger grind, all that other stuff. Finger grind, very, very good. Hybrid chip V/H. You can lock your finger in. B blasted 7068. No problem on finger grind, but nobody cares. Thumb grind, it's a bit bad because there's SS inner ring inside. You're touching it, you're touching the SS ring, it's a bit nasty. So, not that good. Finger spin is average. It's just like a glorified flag hub with a hub in the middle. But you can still hop around and do DNA, but you just can't really lock it whatsoever. The B blasted 7068 does help. Oh my god, I'm failing. DNA. Alright, so conclusion on this yo-yo. This yo-yo is awesome, right? The proportion of power stability against acceleration and top speed does not make sense whatsoever, especially in an outer ring yo-yo. I think it's a combination of a hybrid V/H shape, right, that enhances the speed and stability at the same time, combined with the L-shaped ring that makes it like an in-between state of an inner ring yo-yo and an outer ring yo-yo, makes this yo-yo very, very interesting and makes it very disproportionate with the standard stability and power against acceleration and top speed ratio. And I think this yo-yo literally overclocked itself in terms of all aspect. And this is by far the best inner ring yo-yo in the Yoyofriends lineup by a country mile, right? It literally beats the Vulture and the Ray Tracer in every single way possible, in all stats. Maybe not in float or flow, but everything else, horizontal, power, speed, stability, blah, blah, all that stuff. It beats it. I have so much control. The rim is rounded, so you can bind really hard after a strong throw. It doesn't hurt too much, and yeah, I'm really proud of this. So that's why when I tried it out, I was like, I want this to be my SIG. Hopefully I'll have a series with a mono metal and also an outer ring bimetal, which I think I might even like even more because I'm an outer ring guy, right? And you can see the Eon Wang engraving right here, my signature. I wasted like 20 sheets of paper. I'm sorry for Planet Earth or something, right? Anyways, the Overclock name came from my love of computer components, me pushing computer components, like, you know, the NVIDIA graphics card, RAM tuning, like DDR4 to DDR5 RAM tuning. Right now we're on DDR5 Hynix A die, and I don't have an Apex motherboard, but I have a Hero and I get it to 7600 CL34. Back in the DDR4 days, my highest was 4266 CL, I think 17 flat, yeah. So this is a bunch of nerd stuff, but I really like overclocking computer components to push its limits, to squeeze out maximum performance. It's kind of my, you know, way of, I just want the best of the best, right? Whether it's yo-yo, whether it's computer components, whether it's table tennis paddles, I assemble some of the best table tennis paddles ever in the world. Little bit of a brag, but I actually do. So yeah, I just want to have the best. So when I use the stuff that I made, I know it is my problem, it is not an equipment problem, and I have nothing else to blame but myself, even though I don't compete anymore. But for all the players who uses this, you got nothing to complain about but yourself. Anyways, this year was literally overclocked, and I hope this year overclocks your performance in yo-yoing, your freestyle, your speed of learning tricks, and, you know, your performance. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.